Hey everyone, welcome back. Friday night, it's stream time. We have a new game to try out. Oof, sound is loud. Give me a sec here. Okay. Yeah, so, hey guys, welcome already. I know a few of you, sorry for being a couple of minutes late there. I was just setting up a couple of last second things. Music seems to be pumping in this one. Put it a little bit down. At least at the beginning. So hey, welcome everyone. Today we're going to be doing River City Girls 0, which is basically a remake, if you don't know, of a 90s beat 'em up, which is the sort of follow-up to the original River City Ransom. And it's theoretically, I would say half a remake, half a remaster, because they've added in tons of awesome animated cutscenes that are totally crazy. Just want to say hi to people that are already here in the chat. Hey Scotty, Andrew, welcome guys. I am doing well. The family is doing well. By the way, I am starting a 9-day vacation today. So no more 9-to-5 job for 9 days. So seriously, I'm pumped, but I'm in a lazy mood tonight. So we're gonna be playing the game, but I might be a little bit in a sort of lazy-ish mood. Hey Tagade, hey Kevin, welcome guys. So yes, we are definitely gonna get going very soon, but yeah, I just wanted to let you all know, starting a huge vacation. By the way, that is why there hasn't really been any videos Thursday and Friday, because I was wrapping stuff up in my 9-to-5 job so that I could leave on vacation with a clear mind. And rather than throwing a video together quickly, like in between lunch breaks and evenings and stuff, I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna take a couple of days off, focus on getting off of work, and we are gonna have amazing fun for the next week. Because theoretically, if everything goes well, unless like personal event of the century happens, we should have new content every day. Okay? And if any of you really like the streams, I can't promise how many, but I do plan on doing at least maybe a couple of extra streams next week because I'm on vacation. Among which that I know a lot of you have been waiting for a retro style stream, and I have something planned. So if everything goes well, I should be getting my Mega Man Wily Wars collection early next week. So we might actually stream a play of that. If not, we're going to be playing... I do know I want to stream like some Mega Man X, like X4, which is pretty much my favorite of all time. I know we're going to do that. So yes, guys, if you want to be hitting that like button, help the stream gets thrown out to more people. It is very appreciated. Not necessary, but appreciated. Hey, Danny, Ando, welcome guys, Trizat, man, the whole crew's getting here, it's awesome. So, seriously, yeah, tonight we're gonna have some fun. I'm just gonna warn you guys, it is a slower paced beat 'em up. Like, it's not a fast paced beat 'em up, but I still found it tons of fun. Like, I tried a little bit of it, but I'm gonna have to do refreshers because I tried the original one, Japanese, back in the day. So I do know, however, that it starts out a little slowish. I do want to see how they set it up here, because I'll be honest with you guys, I'm starting fresh. Like I've not tried it at all. I got it today. So we're gonna go with text in English, voice in English. It's gonna be easier to start to follow around. I'm gonna create a new file. We're gonna get started slowly. Yes, sir, Jumping Bear. Like, subscribe, ring the bell. Thank you very much. So let's listen in, because I know they put in some crazy cutscenes.
Why would you buy something you can't play?
I'll turn it up for this.
Really good deal. Hey, it's got Kunio on the label. Our boyfriends are pretty famous. Yeah, but not like video game famous. We gotta find out how to play this thing.
I love that they didn't just throw together like a pure 90s like port, that they actually put like time into the storyline and whatnot.
Oh yeah, give me that.
Yeah, man, the music so far seems like amazing.
You have to
Yeah, I pre-ordered it too, Ando. I'm looking forward to getting it. I also got my Japanese copy coming of the original River City Girls that I did not have the physical of. So I'm waiting on those two things, and I can't, like, it's gonna rock when they get here. I also ordered Infernax, by the way. Infernax is pretty good.
We both play as everyone and switch between characters before they die. What? I don't want to die.
Relax, it's just a video game. Let's start kicking bad guy butt. So it's funny, they find basically the game, like the setup is that they find the game and we're playing the game that they find.
This is pretty rad. We should tell people about this game. You think anyone's gonna care about a 25-year-old game?
Don't worry if it's loud, the sound, I'll be turning it down when we get
maybe if they dress it up a little to feel more modern, like add a new intro, title song, some cutscenes, some new translations. Okay, yeah, I could see that.
Okay, so we have A is the kick, X is back attack, B is jump, Y is punch, guard is LR, and we change with ZL. So by the way, because a lot of people always ask, I'm using the SN30 Pro 2 tonight because obviously a retro style game. I love my D-pad, and honestly, more and more, even non-retro style games, I'm starting to use the SN30 Pro 2 for like most games. I would say only like if I'm playing an FPS game, do I still revert back to my Pro controller. Don't tell me the stream's having difficulty already. Hopefully it's not too choppy on your end, or hopefully it's just going to stabilize, but it looks choppy on mine. Dang. Let me know, guys, how's the quality on your end? Is it just on my end that it's getting chopped up, or is it on your end as well? No, I think we're back now. Sorry about that. Hopefully we're not going to get too many spikes like that. Probably once my wife turns off her work computer, it's going to be better. Because I think it sucks a lot of juice. Okay, good. If it's looking good on your end, it's looking good on mine. I'm happy. Okay. Sometimes it's the playback on my end too that looks weird. So if your guys aren't getting it, that's the important thing. So yeah, basically, maybe I'll just give a bit of history on the game because we're maybe not gonna... Okay, perfect. So it did go down for a little while, but it's back. Glad. Okay, so basically, just so that you guys get an idea what this game actually is, like I said, it's a Super Nintendo game that was sort of never ported to North America. So this is, like I said, halfway between a remaster and a remake, because overall, basically, as you see, the gameplay is pretty solid to the original, but at the same time, they've thrown in a bunch of cutscenes and story elements and stuff like that to really make a nice blend of like old school gameplay with, you know, new school storyline. Like I said, I looked a lot into this game because I'm a huge fan of the River City Girls franchise. Can't wait for the second one, by the way, because if all of you don't know, there's an actual second, like, actual sequel coming out. Should be hitting, I think, in the summer, if I'm not mistaken. But this one basically, think Castlevania 3, where you can randomly switch between your characters at any time. However, they each have independent health bars as well. So it's basically, that's the way you play through the game. Thank you for stopping by, Danny. I understand that family stuff always takes priority, my man. Have a great evening. Okie doke. So let's get started. Let's play a bit. Now we can put an overlay menu with ZR. Okay, I got it. So it's basically the pause menu is ZR. So they also included the original cutscenes, by the way. So they, even though they put in new stuff, they didn't cut out, from my knowledge, any of the older stuff. And back in the day, this is pretty much, I think, the setup we got. So someone's riding their motorcycle. They scream out in fear, and oof, unfortunately, the girl gets slammed by the motorcycle. And unfortunately, I think, yeah, that's it. It's that basically they think it's our main characters that basically, unfortunately, did a hit and run, and we get thrown in jail. So the game sets up with, unfortunately, our two main characters in jail having to break out. I'm going to turn up my sound just a tad here. Okay. Okay, so cutscene starting over. Let's just hit the start menu, and we're going to go on one player start. Now, there is a password system. Didn't look into any cheat passwords, so I don't know if there's cheat passwords out there, but there most likely is. Like I said, for a beat-em-up game, this one does have sort of a slowish start with some storyline, and you'll see how the fights are, but it's not, it doesn't feel like a level-based one. It's more like, basically, it almost feels like a precursor to the first River City Girls that we played on the Switch, that we already have on the Switch. Alright, listen up, you two thugs are here, because you broke the law. But in here, I'm the law. Takayama, got it? Welcome to your new homes, Cell 218. By the way, is Mamoru a classmate of yours? So what if he is? Well, ever since he started hanging out with the two of you, with you garbage hooligans, he's been acting bad himself. I will never forgive you for leading him astray. So we are being blamed for leading astray the, whatever a relation of the guard here, so he hates our guts to begin with. Hey there, new fish. Welcome to Cell 218. In here, I'm the boss. If you want to stay healthy, you'll do what I say. Any objections? Like I'd let a thug like you boss me around, so... Kunio right away puts his foot down and says, man, I'm the boss over here. That's real funny. Been a while since we got someone in here with your spunk. Let's show him a nice Cell 218 welcome. So basically, like I said, once we get into the actual fighting, you sort of condense down into one character, and you can swap with the ZL trigger. Now we do have a ground stomp, I do know that. Now we're going to try and eliminate the two thugs, I think, on the side first. I have to remember how to jump kick. You. Hold on, let me just say, what is the kick button again? We'll figure it out. Switch Ricky. We got one of the two thugs down. He's down for the count. Oh, it's the A button. I was sure it was the ground stomp. It must become the ground stomp when the guy is down. Actually, I think it's A without a direction. Give me a sec here. Yeah, if we're pressing forward and A, he kicks. And if we just press A, no, he still kicks. But earlier he was doing a ground stomp, so we're gonna have to try and figure it out. I have to remember. Ah, there. It's just down and A. There we go. So we gotta stomp the heck out of them. I remember that this game is all around the stompage. You got some moves. All right, fine. From now on, you're the boss. So we are taking over our jail cell after 5 minutes, which is pretty much on track. So you're going to be in and out there? No problem. You're Halo grinding. Nice. Ranked rest on Tuesday? Nice, my man. Halo grinding. By the way, I'm looking seriously into getting an Xbox Series S as well as PS5 so that every now and then we can look in on some of the... Oh yeah, Modern Vintage Gamer worked as the lead developer for this game. Man, I love his stuff. I watch a lot of MVG. That is awesome. I heard you're in here for pulling a hit and run on someone. No way, we'd never do something like that. So obviously, I think we're being set up. We're gonna figure that out. We'd never do something like that, Goji. Falsely accused, huh? Welcome to the club. Nice. So, Kunio, Ricky, there's a visitor here for you. And who is it? It's our friend, Hiroshi. Yuck, don't talk like that, Hiroshi. It's true, you're embarrassing yourself. It's just so unfair. How long are you gonna be stuck in here? You act like we chose to come here. You gotta break out and get back to school. Easier said than done. Since you got thrown in here, our school is in chaos. So we've gotta get out to put our school back in order. Daiki started acting like the new boss and doing whatever he wants. That meathead, he wouldn't pull that crap with me around. And, spit it out, Hiroshi. Well, Misako is... Huh? What's wrong with Misako? Well, she seems, really friendly with Daiki since you left. So, Misako man has jumped over to Daiki man. So we've got to set things straight, we got to get out of jail, and we got to go get our girlfriends back. I mean, I haven't seen them doing anything together, I just hear rumors, you know? It's probably just a rumor, forget I said anything. That unfaithful, I believe I warned you this might happen when you two started dating. I don't recall asking your opinion on my love life, Ricky. Alright, time's up, back to your cell. I heard another rumor too. That someone at our school saw someone who looked just like you, Kunio. Obviously, we were framed. Hey, Sir Justin, welcome. Someone who looked just like me. Damn, someone must be impersonating me. That's who did the hit and run. I think we pretty much guessed it. They must have stolen your bike as well. I know you must want to break out of here, boss, but it's impossible. Yeah, we feel really bad for you. But once you're in here, there's no getting out. Well, I just can't sit in here and do nothing. You really can't stand to be in here. Another minute, huh? Obviously, not when I know whoever is set up is still there. I read that all crooked. Out there walking around free. Okay, we got your back, boss. We can help you. Get out, just wait till tonight. So, we're gonna be breaking out of jail tonight. Ah, it hurts so bad. Mommy, those cheapskate. Guards made us eat spoiled food to save money, and now my stomach's tearing itself apart. So obviously, we're faking. They're faking for us so that we can break out. Gotcha. Haha. What are you doing? Let go of me. Run, Kunio. Get out of here. So, pretty easy escape plan from jail. Not quite sure this is going to be as easy as it would in real life. But, yes, sir, that is the plan to get out. Now, I think we do have to fight our way out, however. So, don't worry, guys. We're getting to some more action. Like I said, for a beat-em-up, it's slightly more slow-paced, but we do get a lot more storyline than usual. There they are, arrest them. So, yep, we've got to beat our way out. Oh yeah, these guys have sticks. Yeah, that's how we jump kick. Ooh. Sticks are hurting. Let's stomp. Oof. Took a lot of good shots there. One down. Missed my jump kick. There we go. 2 guards down. Honestly, for a Super Nintendo game, though, it's pretty good graphics. The only thing, a little bit clunky on the controls. So if you're expecting like a really smooth beat 'em up, it's a little more on the clunky side. I'll be honest with you. Still very enjoyable, just you gotta be set up like that. It feels a lot like the first River City Ransom. So if you ever played it on NES, I find that the controls, although more varied because we have more buttons, like we have a jump, kick, punch button that are different. Overall, if you want a feeling, it does exactly. The controls feel a lot like River City Ransom, but with upgraded graphics, basically. So we're getting out of here. So guess what? Next stop, pretty sure we're gonna go to the school. Or no, there might be some in between stuff. That was pretty much the intro sequence to the game, because we're sort of getting the title screen now. Oh, I think this is like a mini boss fight. I think we have to actually fight that head guard now. Not getting away from us again. Jeez, the old guy's pretty fast. Then let's stop running and show him how tough we are. So, ooh. Okay, starts out a little funky. And they hit hard though. Doesn't seem like it because our health bars are long, but that's a lot of damage. Their sticks have a ton of range. Ouch. That's funny. It's like we're just missing our hitboxes by like. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna switch to Kunio because Ricky took a lot of damage. I don't know if they actually gain back health when they're not like the active character. I think I want to focus on the guard that is not like the boss type character. See if we can get him down a little quicker, then be alone with one of them. Because there we go. Because what's really tougher is basically trying to handle them when they're on both sides. And it's harder to stomp when there's a couple of characters on the screen. There we go. Already down. Yeah, the music's really good in this game, honestly, but that's been something that's like been common to like all the River City releases so far. Had really awesome like music. And this one's like a mix of like Super Nintendo and you can see it's been reworked though, in my opinion. I'm not sure how close it is to the original. I don't have the game anymore, so I can't really compare to the original. Well, that was crazy. Good to be back. Yeah, but those prison uniforms will make it hard to blend in. Roshi's right. We gotta find new outfits, so before we get nabbed again. Obviously, running around in prison uniforms is probably not the best move. Let's head to Neketsu High first. So basically, if you don't know, they both go to different schools, so we're going to probably have to visit each school independently. fast is an understatement. How'd he beat us here? Man, the guard again? He is, he's very persistent. Getting another spike, I think, eh? You idiot, Hiroshi. He's not worthy of your praise. Let's hit the back gate. Maybe we can get in there. You stay here, Hiroshi. You can be our lookout. What? That sounds boring. Let me come with you. Think, Hiroshi, if Takayama's already at the front gate, more guards could be all over. We need you to stay here and keep an eye out for us. Alright, fine. I'll whistle if I see any more guards. So, hey Andrew, welcome. Yeah, Scott Pilgrim. Scott Pilgrim has an amazing soundtrack as well. Like a lot of beat 'em ups actually lately have an amazing soundtrack. There's a beat 'em up game I do actually want to talk to you guys about as well because it's got a major update and they've been doing tons of work on it. I've actually already reviewed it on the channel. I have to go grab the game and because the name's like not coming to me, I'm terrible with names. But they actually just even added in a new playable character to that beat 'em up game. It's the one where you play the mutant police officers or superpowered police officers. Hey, once kilos, welcome. B-Leaf, what up, man? Welcome to the stream. Well, yeah, I mean, obviously, I was so worried when I heard you got locked up. But how'd you get out so fast? That's not important right now. I need my school uniform. Know where it is? I don't know. You might want to ask Daiki. Though, head to classroom 3B. I need to go run some errands now. I just remembered. See you around, Kunio. So, obviously, she's being a little shifty. Hey, welcome, Belief. Nice dropping all the basic the emotes. I think we have room now for an extra one. So I have to check. We're gonna have to vote on that for the members. What's the next emote we want to be adding? I heard they're really long on the vinyls. I know Alex from Switch Corner was like waiting for forever for a vinyl from them. Like when they get there, but it's long. Look, I've been waiting over a year now for Castlevania. Oh, yes, sir. Belief with his renewal of his membership. Hope all is well, bro. Maple Syrup Gang. Thank you, sir. And yes, it is very good tonight. For everyone that wasn't here at the beginning of the stream, I'm actually starting a 9-day vacation from my 9-to-5 job. But what that means is I'm going to be putting a ton more time into the channel for the next week and a half. And as I said, that's also why there hasn't been a eShop deal video in the midweek, because I wanted to do it once I'm on vacation, once I'm fresh. So let's get back to the gaming here. So we're going to have to fight off some thugs here in the high school. They think they can take our place because we ain't here, but we got to show them that it ain't happening. So we got one down already. And another one down. Yeah, that's what I remember, so Alex. 8 months, and that was long. That's long. I've been waiting for Castlevania, the Ultimate Edition, for like over a year now. I'm pretty sure I'd have to go look what the order date is, but I'm almost sure it's been more than a year. And I'm just getting the Mega Man Collector's Edition, the Mega Man Wily Wars, and I'm pretty sure I'm coming up on like 8 or 9 months for that as well. December 2020? Damn, that's like 2 years now. For what game is it? For the first River City, or for not for Scott? Oh, dang. He took us to ground. I don't know if there's a way to do a grab. He seemed to do a grab. I know this is back hit, but... Give me a sec. Ooh. Oh, I think the back is a direct takedown. That's actually good to know. Because that means if we Jumping Bear would cash app me. Yes, sir. Not sure what you mean by that, bro, but okay. Sure. Scott Pilgrim, it's been since 2020? Did you ever write to them? I know the answer on Twitter a lot. Honestly, if like maybe not like direct public message, but I think if you try and message them on Twitter, you can maybe get an estimate, because that's a crazy long time. We're coming up on 2 years. Like, I know I got my Scott Pilgrim, I got the in-between edition, the classic edition, the one that came in the Genesis box, and that took like, I just got it like beginning of this year, or was it even mid this year? Ooh, come on, guys. Okay, hold on. Let's swap to Ricky. Like I said, I'm not sure if we actually get life back when we swap. The stomp wasn't getting it. The only thing bad with the stomp is there's like a long recovery time if you're stomping when they actually get up. So you're better off sometimes getting in one free hit and then moving on, getting ready for when they get up. Ouch. Kicks just seem so much weaker than the punches. Just because they're so much slower. I opened it, I couldn't help it. When I have physical games, I can't help opening them. Like, I have a few that I really left closed when they were like serious double dips, but the Scott Pilgrim I had to open, I had to look what was in it. I had to see what it was like. And I'm always scared that, like, you're going to open one of those things, like, 10 years down the road and you're going to realize that there's something missing in it. Because, you know, those are, like, well, not hand put together, but, like, you know, limited run puts those together. So there is a possibility that, like, you can receive one that's, like, missing an item or something like that. So, we have dealt with this corridor. And looks like we have another mini-boss, which is Daiki. So we're probably going to be getting, finally, our uniform back. Yeah, well, it's supposed to be worn by the school's protector, right? You weren't around, so? Big talk from a loser like you. You look ridiculous wearing that. Watch your mouth, you want to get wrecked like... Hanazono High? Hanazono High. Sure. Not sure. What happened to my school? Some Hanazano kids didn't want to respect me, so I had to rough up their school a little. So unfortunately, Ricky's school got roughed up by our friend here. While you were locked up, Kunio, I took real good care of Misako. Oh man, he's putting the girl in that. That's dangerous territory there. Oh yeah, so my backlog is getting longer with the shutdown of the 3DS shop and those Atlas games fast. Yeah, that 3DS stuff is, it's scary because if you think about it, how, you know, it's sort of putting a timer on the Switch eShop, because that means that one day they could be doing the same thing with the Switch eShop. So that does put, that does scare me a little for like major investments. Of course, we're doing deals, so we get the games like at a discount if we're picking them up when they're on sale. So sometimes it doesn't matter as much because you're getting the games at a fraction of a price, but it still does like, it does bode like a little scary for the fact that one day we might lose games that we purchase, or the access to them, if you will, because obviously you don't lose the games if you have them downloaded on a card, but you know, if you you're like me, there's one day that cards just aren't big enough to hold the games anymore. You just have more games than you can actually fit on any logical card. I'm pretty sure if Alex is in the chat, he has the same exact problem, trying to find cards big enough to fit the games on. So we're taking out our arch nemesis here. I'm trying to mix in like kicks and punches, but I always come to the conclusion that the kicks are way worse than the punches. Swap. Our hero's getting a little low. A lot of big hits here. Give me a sec, guys. Gotta focus here on not dying to this dude. We're gonna take this easy. We're gonna basically jump, run. Oh man, he can jump kick too. There we go. He is down. Oof. That actually came closer than I would have liked it to. It wasn't just me, you know. Yeah, but like even archived games have to be re-downloaded. So that's what I mean is like if you archive the games, you eventually have to re-download parts of them from the shop. The Wii U shop I understand, but the 3DS was only discontinued officially 2.5 years ago, so seems too soon. It does to me as well. You know what? Honestly, I do think we should take a few minutes to talk about this later on the stream, because I do have like a lot of strong feelings towards that, because if you guys know me, I'm a huge physical collector too. So although I am primarily like eShop based, you know, if you follow the channel, you know that I love physical collecting. Like I'm up to, I'd have to count, but I'm probably getting very close to 300 games if I'm not already above that. And like physically, you know, and I have like over 1,000 on the Switch eShop. But like seriously, it's getting pretty it's a little scary, man, that you pay for these games and that like one day the companies just decide you can't keep them anymore. But we'll talk about that later. Let's focus on the game for now. If you guys want to talk about that 3DS situation, I'm super open to that because I have a lot of strong feelings about that stuff, and like not just 3DS, just in general, like, you know, digital purchasing. But we'll focus on having some fun with the game first. Agreed, these outfits are much more comfortable, so we're back in our traditional uniforms. Now we can perform all our attacks. Oh, so now we have extra attacks. Awesome. I knew you could beat Daiki. He could never replace you, Kunio. Sounds like he replaced me pretty good in the boyfriend department when I was gone. Misako, what? No, that was just a rumor. I'd never date anyone but you, Kunio. Misako's always been the little bit of the weirder one. I want to believe you, Misako, but... Okay, enough. Huh? Do we really have time to deal with this chick? Right now, like Daiki said, we're fugitives. We can't just hang around here. Did you just call me me chick? You're so stupid. Ricky, you don't even know what's going on with your own girlfriend right now. Huh? What happened to Kyoko? Well, Daiki took over the school when Kunio was away. Someone else took over Hanazono as soon as you were gone. So, obviously now we've got to go liberate our friend Ricky's school. Hanazono Dam, is my school really destroyed? Misako, why are you asking me? I don't go there. Go see with your own eyes. Not sure about these crouching poses. Hey Ricky, doesn't seem a bit suspicious. How so? We've been in jail for all of 2 days, and both our schools are overtaken or demolished. I do think that there is probably a hidden plot behind this as well. I guess we're going to be finding out kind of fast, don't you think? That's true, almost like someone was planning it beforehand. Anyway, let's head to Hanazono High. The only thing I heard about this game, by the way, guys, is that it's not all that long. So I actually don't know how many levels. I didn't look into it specifically that deeply. But I heard it wasn't all that long. So I'm just hoping that... it is fairly, like, expensive on the eShop. It's like around 20 bucks, I think. Like, somewhere around there. They pop squats on corners. Awesome stuff. I guess so, man. That's how they roll in Japan. They pop squats everywhere. Misako joined your crew. Now we have 3 playable characters, so now we can swap between the 3. Alright, kids. End of the line. Ugh, not him again, man. Geez, this old guy really won't give up, huh? A little old for your gang, isn't he? He's just a friend. A very old friend. Looks like Gramps won't be letting us pass through here. Enough with the old man Gramps stuff. Turn yourselves in before I... Father, no! Mamoru, what are you doing here? So his kid is helping us out. Hey, let go of me. Run, Kunio, be free. Are you still hanging out with these thugs, boy? Kunio wasn't the one that caused the hit and run. He's been framed. I think we pretty much guessed that. Kappa Squad, yeah, River City Girls was... Yeah, no, River City Girls wasn't that long either. But I mean, let's be honest, out of the time we've been playing the game so far, like, at least half of it has been cutscenes, which is not a bad thing, but it's just, I heard, like, gameplay-wise. $14.99, holy cow, the new eShop update is slow. Yeah. Did I vote for this game? I don't know, Bear. You'd have to tell me, man. Ricky, is that you? Oof, what a relief. No more working my butt off. Nobu, what's going on here? As soon as you were arrested, Ryuta from Class E took over the school. He and his goons wrecked the place. And even worse, he forced us to do work. I've never worked a day in my life, so it's been pretty traumatic. And not just us, Hanazono, man, I'm gonna get that name by the end of the stream. Hanazono kids, they're even bringing over people from Neketsu High and beyond. Work? What are you babbling about? Yeah, at the amusement park on the edge of town. It's a way less magical place when you're doing work all day. And worst of all, Ryuta takes half of our paychecks. Little weird, man, that these schools are run by people that take half your paycheck. But yeah, okay, we'll play along. You wanted to vote for Forbidden West? Sorry, my man. The rumor is he's not acting alone, though. Say Ryuta gives him his money to some mystery boss who's hoarding all of our paychecks for himself. Can you find out who's behind this and beat them up for me? Nobody makes Nobu work and get away with it. So, let's go. We should be beating up people from the other school now. By the way, yeah, like I said, well, I know that the game that almost won was also Ollie Ollie World, but we can always play that in a future stream, man. And honestly, Infernax was... I was secretly slightly hoping Infernax would win, because that is like a reimagining, I would say, of Castlevania 2. So if you didn't know what Infernax was, it's a 2D action platformer, but a lot of it plays like Castlevania 2, which I know is a lot of people's least favorite Castlevania, but it's sort of like a retooled, reworked version. Wreck stuff, so that's what you're doing. Hey, you from Neketsu High, how'd you get in here? So let's beat these guys up. So we're supposed to have all our moves now. Not sure how we do them. Oh, well, we can sit on them and punch. So So we can mount them and basically punch them. So that is good news. I think we're supposed to have special moves though. I should have looked up how to do the special moves because honestly I cannot remember for the life of me. If anyone checks how it, like if there are special moves and how to do them, I would be very much appreciative. Like I said, that's new and we can definitely finish them off a lot quicker that way. Maybe it's, no. Ouch, that hurt. Let me just see. No, I really can't. Let's just save and, no, not save and quit. Oh, we can actually change the borders. Pretty nice. Hold on. Let's see. Let's go with a neon grid. Oh, we have a CRT filter on. Nah. Let's keep it at full screen. Hold on. I just wanted to see if we could actually get to the... Oh, the password's down there if we want to continue. Select actually changed characters. Oh, did I turn the CRT filter on by mistake? Whoops. Doesn't matter, we'll play a bit with CRT. You guys can take a look at it. Pretty sure you can grab those things up there. I'm just not sure how. Hold on. Nope, that is not it. That is swap. These are crouch. Ah, doesn't matter. We're doing fine. It's pretty crazy though, because when we're one-on-one, as soon as we knock them down, we can take them out directly by like just jumping on them. We have to go back this way, yeah. Go. Oh, so we can get knocked off. Interesting. Oh, that's new. Not sure how I did it, but it's new. And there we go. Yes, I did order the physical from Limited Run Games, so obviously I don't have it because Limited Run Games, that's going to be delivered in about 6 months from now, but yes, I did pre-order the physical from Limited Run, so this is like a double dip. I picked it up for today so that we could stream it right away, but I did pick up the physical as well. I don't know if these moves just initiate like randomly. Hold on, let's get back into the, I just want to turn the CRT filter off. There we go. I like better playing in the traditional, the clean graphics. But it's pretty interesting that there is a CRT filter, because I know a lot of people like playing the retro games with the CRT filter. Unless I'm actually playing on a CRT, I'm not a big fan of the CRT filters. I like seeing them on the games for people that love that, but personally for myself, whether they're there or not, doesn't change much how I do. I love how she just like slaps. She's a lot quicker than the boys, by the way. If you want just a really quick hint, like Misako, I think she has less moves, but she feels a lot quicker than the boys are. Oh, those are nice. Soul Cresta is another one I really want to maybe look into. The CRT is really nice if you want to get blind. Yeah, I guess if you do want to get your eyes like bleeding, it is a pretty good effect. I'm joking, but no, honestly, it's CRT filters. Like when it's fake CRT, it just, I get some people love it, but to me it feels like not a real CRT, because I have a real CRT like right over there for when like I really want to play retro consoles. But yeah, so this week I'll be testing out, like I said, my my setup to see if I can actually stream my Sega Genesis, because I really would like to stream Mega Man Wily Wars when I finally get it. By the way, that is the only Mega Man I have never played. I've never played Wily Wars, which I know it's Mega Man 1, 2, and 3, but apparently I heard that the feeling on the Sega Genesis is so different that you actually have to like relearn parts of the game. You're gonna order it from PlayAsia? I don't know if Zero is I'll be honest with you, Queen Violet. I think Zero's eventually gonna come to PlayAsia. I'm not sure if anyone can check. The only thing is Limited Run actually has like development costs in this game, so I'm not like, I don't see why they would cut out the Asian market, but I wouldn't guarantee 100% that there's an Asian version coming. I think there will be, but I just don't want to guarantee it because I didn't see an official announcement anywhere. I was actually looking yesterday to let you guys know. But, yeah, exactly. It's nice to know you have the option for anyone that wants it. Grovel, you're waiting on Blood Rain 1, 2, and Axiom Verge double pack? Yeah, I'm waiting for a bunch of stuff. We could go look at my order list, but I'm still waiting on at least 4 or 5 games from them. Like I said, my Castlevania collection, I finally filled a spot on the wall temporarily. I might show you guys my wall because I think I'll keep the surprise from when I do the studio tour, because I finally have most of the decoration done in the studio. So I have my wall behind me like fully decorated. I have now the new wall where we have the arcade 1-up, and I have one decoration for it, but I am looking for a second. And most likely it's going to be the Castlevania Shadow Box is going to go there, so that I can always have my eyes on it when I'm basically working. I think when it rumbles, we have to be jumping. Or else you take damage. Dang. Whoa, that was massive. Work. Ooh. Hopefully they're taking damage as well. Dang. Ouch. Okay, hold on. We're gonna switch to Ricky because he's getting pretty low. I think we're at the bottom level now. It's weird, man. Some parts of this game I remember from the old one. Others I'm like totally like blanking on. Dang. Come on. Ouch. Wow, man, he slugs hard. Let's go back to Misako. And he hits, he's packs a punch. Ouch. Man, we can't, when they're double teaming us, I was pretty sure I had the upper hand there on the exchange, and I still took, like, this. Ouch. Another one? Damn. His side thugs, he's got a ton of them. I hope we don't I don't think we permanently lose the characters when they run out of life. I'm just sort of not wanting to find out. Now, without his thugs, it's not that bad. There we go. Once you're one-on-one, it isn't that bad. It's when you're like two-on-one, because the controls are so sluggish, it's like a little rougher. No problem, man. No joke, guaranteed the tour is this week. I'm doing the tour this week. Like, I have a lot of backed up content, by the way. I'm doing the tour this week. I'm going to do the Arcade 1-Up building process and quick review of the games on the Arcade 1-Up. I'm going to do like the regular videos that we do all the time. I'm going to catch up on the ones we didn't do this week. So we're going to probably, like in the next 5 days, we're probably going to get like 2 under $5 videos, but like spread out, as well as the regular eShop deals. So we're going to catch up on a bunch of stuff. I'm going to try to do a pixel art video and in between do some streams. Like this next week is going to probably be pretty packed. But it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun because I'll have time to work like 100% of the time on the content. It's gonna feel like for the first time I'm actually doing this full time, even though I'm not. So no, it's not a promise I'm going full time on this. It's just that for the next week it'll be like I was doing this full time. Blue Emperor told me to wreck the school. Of course, the fam's on vacation as well, so I might have to take some time with them. But when I have nothing other to do than to like watch a few movies with them, go sliding and whatnot, and then come home and make some videos, man, that's gonna be the dream life for a week. I've heard Shinji's not even the head guy either. Behind him is the entire Sanwa gang. Sanwa gang? So now we're going after the Sanwa gang. I don't know who they are. I just heard Shinji say that name once. Where is Shinji now? Make him talk, Misako. Ouch, man. I know where she kicked him, but looked like it hurts. Oh, the amusement park. He's probably there right now. That amusement park Nobu was talking about? You guys still out here? Come on, let's get to that park and beat Shinji up. He forced me and my friends to do work, and that's the worst thing you can do to a teenager. Hey man, welcome Crackadon. I'm so far it's feeling good. It's a retro beat 'em up. If you like real retro beat 'em ups, you're probably gonna love this because great intro scene. I was really hoping to see maybe one or more like high grade cutscenes in the middle here, like a voiced over cutscene. So far, we've only had the like intro scene that's been like a real voiced over cutscene, and you've got an awesome like pre-game window with a crazy ass song. But for the rest of it, like I'm still liking it. I was expecting there to be a few more like cutscenes thrown in, like modern style. But if you like retro beat 'em ups, this feels like a good one, although a more of a clunky one. By clunky, I mean like it's not like fast-paced movement; it's more slow-paced. I'm pretty sure that there are special moves or something that I'm not getting right now. I'm pretty sure I saw someone online say that there were some pretty... Hold on. We have no one around, so give me a sec here. I just want to try, like, Hadokens and stuff like that. What if I slam wine A? No. Can I charge up an attack? Andrew, I dated a girl named Dawn. I don't know if Crackodon's a guy or girl, but he or she can let you know if that's him. Yeah, if you liked old school River City Ransom and Double Dragon, you're gonna be in love with this thing. Like it feels like old school Double Dragon / River City Ransom. Like you're gonna be right at home with this game. That was a pretty good lineup. Like we basically did our special move, we threw him down, and then we jumped on him. Now we've got all 4 playable characters, by the way, so we can play as Kunio, Riki, Misako, or Kyoko. So it's pretty chill. It gives us like basically 4 life bars. It's like a fake way of giving you extra lives or extra hearts. Oh hey, that's Ryusaku from school. Hey, don't hit me. I'm sorry, sir. I'm taking a 5-minute break. No, 2 minutes, 1. What? We're so afraid of. What are you so afraid of? Huh? You're not him, are you? You look just like him, so we're probably gonna maybe confront one of our clones. Andrew, Crackodon, and Bear are having some fun there, so it's a good thing. Like me. Sorta, he comes here sometimes to talk to Shinji. What's his name? Ken, I think. Yeah, that's what Shinji was calling him. Ken. And where is Ken now? I don't know, but I just saw Shinji at the Ferris wheel. Please don't tell him I was taking a break. So, we're gonna go find us this Ken dude. Like, some of these cutscenes, I feel, though, are, like, more or less needed and just slow down the pace a little bit. Oh. Not quite sure how I did to grab onto here, but it worked. Oh. The guy there. Not sure if we were supposed to jump up there, but it worked out. We have to like grab back on. It's a little clunky for this platforming stuff. Just gonna knock them off and hopefully be able to beat them when they're on the ground. Yeah, so far it's working out. Oh, this guy we can fight up here. Nope, nope. Fell down. Oh, I think he fell all the way. Not sure how many of these guys there are. I'm not even sure. Well, another one there. Let's get back up there. Oh man, missed that. I thought I could make the jump. I guess I had to wait till it was more... Hold on. Let's grab onto one that's closer. Okay. Hold on, we're gonna wait till it gets to the top and then go down. You have to do one once everything's done. Yeah, honestly, it's sort of the same thing for me because I wanted to, like, I wanted to do it for 10k subscribers. I just honestly wasn't expecting 10k subscribers to come as quick as it did. And there was a few things I wanted to finish, and especially when things started to come together for the arcade 1-up, I was like, oh man, I'm gonna wait till I have that. And I did put a time limit on it though, because if things didn't come together for the arcade 1-up for my vacation, I was like, okay, I'll do it anyway, even if it doesn't come together. But I'm really glad everything did. I'm not sure if we're supposed to be sticking around here, but I don't see any guys on. Maybe they're just on one of the other trolleys I can't see. Oh yeah. This feels a little awkward though as a level, like where we were, because like jumping around the Ferris wheel to just beat random dudes. Oh, there we go. I think we've beaten enough of them. Attention park goers, this is Shinji, a member of the Blue Emperor gang. If you've got something to say to me, Kunio, come meet me at the roller coaster. Let's see how tough you really are. So, we've got to get to the roller coaster. Where is the roller coaster? Not too sure. I'm guessing it's on the other side of this thing. See, like, the controls from time to time are a little clunky. Like, there you really have to wait till he latches on. And you gotta hit up on the direction pad to get him to climb. So now I think I can get to the other side. And that's not the way. Difference. Great. To the roller coaster. Let's go back this way. Nope. There we go. So here's the roller coaster, obviously. Let's go meet one of our doppelgangers, I assume. Now, obviously we have some random thugs to beat first. I don't like being in between the two of them. Okay, things down. Good stuff. Let's try Kyoko. We haven't tried Kyoko yet, so let's try her out a bit. You downloaded Grapple Dog. Honestly, Grapple Dog is very, very, very good. Like, I was already liking it on stream the other night. I think I only have like one world left to do. And honestly, it is very good. It gets even better. Like, the more you play it, the better it gets. It is very strong. I saw some other reviews came out. I gave it an 8, and I maybe even lowballed it a bit. Because I saw some other reviews come out, and I was like, ooh, man, people are really liking this game. At least people who like retro-style games are really liking it. Show yourself, coward. Stop hiding behind radio technology. Hahaha, sure thing, Kunio. I'll be waiting for you at the go-kart track. I think like Nintendo Life gave it even a 9 out of 10. That feels a little bit high because, but I mean, it's just showing you at what point it's it ends up being a solid game. So we're on a roller coaster now. Pretty original for a beat 'em up. Like I said, I just hope they don't have us doing any solid platforming because the controls don't seem very well adapted to that. Like, the Ferris wheel was okay because you didn't take any fall damage or anything like that, so at least you didn't have to worry about that. But music's pretty good here again. I might put it just a little louder. If it starts drowning me out, though, you let me know. Like I said, this feels cool. This is nice, but like it does feel a tiny bit like filler gameplay. It does feel a little bit like filler because the game itself, like the gameplay part, is a little short. I heard, like I said, but I mean, overall, it sells a style. Yeah, the controls are very tight. Like control-wise, it's very tight. The only thing that you might have to get used to at first, Andrew, is there's like a momentum effect. You'll see there's a bar under the paw in the corner, and there's a momentum effect. Meaning that if you have a lot of momentum and you try to stop really quickly, your movement will sort of carry forward a little bit. But that's voluntary. That's not the controls not being tight. That's the way the game was designed, where there's actually a momentum effect in the game. Masako, that was so much fun. No real gameplay purpose, but still pretty great. Pretty much exactly what I just said. Oh, it filled us up, actually. It gave us our life back, though. It filled up our life bars. So it's not totally useless. Next, on to the go-karts. Oh, here we are. Shinji, welcome to the amusement park. You've been enjoying yourselves? Yes, but that's not the point. Where's Ken? Ken? Gee, who's that? No one. I know. Ha ha ha. We'll have to beat it out of him, as usual. So far, I'll be honest, Kyoko just seems like a copy of Misako, but they're quicker than the boys. See, I'm pretty sure those moves that the bosses are doing are actual moves that we can do. It's gonna be funny if I finished a whole game without doing like one special move. Swap out because she's taking. Actually, I think the girls are faster, but I think they take more damage. I look quickly at the health bar going down when I took hits. I think the girls take more damage. Okay, I'm taking way too many free hits there. Oh, this guy's rough for the guys to get a hit on, man. Over to Misako. Ouch. Yeah, I'd have to look up those special moves though. We get the if I hit a wall because we're getting like toasted by these guys. Because he's alone on top of it, he's just rough. Blocking is just not good enough. Oh, so what if we lose one of our characters? Damn. Okay. If we just lose one of our characters, the game is over? That's like a little weird since we have all four. But I understand. I guess the principle is you have to keep them all alive. Ouch. Again. The stomps don't look like they're hitting with the girls, though. It's weird. Normally when you stomp, there's like an animation. Okay, hold on. We're gonna have to be careful because we cannot lose a character. As we just saw, if we lose a character, we basically have to start over. There's an animation when you're actually stomping on the character. There's a block button, but if you use it, it's like useless because you can't do anything after. He just like continuously attacks you. I feel like I'm doing even worse this time than the last one. Like the last one, at least with Kyoko at the beginning, I got like in a lot of good combos before he started wrecking us. And I feel like I didn't even get those. Hey Ryan, welcome sir. I'm gonna read your message as soon as I'm done, as soon as I get a chance. I'm just a little focused on the fight here. Kunio's pretty freaking low too. I feel like I have to go to Ricky already. Hey. Wow, he like stopped me mid-combo. Ouch. Okay. More hidden, he's down. Good. Dang it again. Okay, give me a fight. Give me a second here. I just want to see if there are any special moves. Give me a sec. To the girls. Don't see anyone. Hold on. Zero beat 'em ups. Give me a sec, guys, here. I just want to check because honestly, I just feel like there's something. Because I get that game needs to get harder, but it just feels like there's something missing there. Like we don't have a good way of getting in on him. Let's try this instead. Just see something here. Dragon. Frustrated like figure out a special into them. Yeah, how is this? How do you do a special? That's what I love about retro games, that like back in the day you had a manual, so you didn't like need to chase around to figure out how you did it. You just looked at the manual and it told you pretty much what to do a special move. But now these here, no, don't see anyone talking about that here. No, this is River City Girls. Girls on River City Girls 0. Let's just write specials. One last try to figure it out. If not, we're gonna make 2. They do have a special move, but where? How do we unleash it? Yeah, Ryan Wilson, it is like an OG, it does look like OG Double Dragon, so it is like an OG Double Dragon style fighter, but it is like clunky-ish controls, like old school River City Ransom Double Dragon style. Now, the thing is, there are specials, and I need to basically figure out how to do them. But I do want to look, it's weird because there are control, like there has to be like save and quit. I wonder if we save and quit, can we come right back here? Because I'm pretty sure there has to be like somewhere where they have a like in-game like manual or something. I'm gonna try save and quit, guys. Worst comes to worst, we might have to play a little part of the stage. Press plus to start, extras. Oh, how to play. Here we go. Okay. This it? This is it, guys. Okay. I guess we've got to figure out these, like, if there are special moves, I guess we've really got to figure them out on our own. So, let's get back to it. Oh man, it brings us exactly back. It's like a save state. Awesome. At least there's that. If there's anyone that has super, like, special moves, it's gonna be Ricky and Kunio. Oh, there. We have one. Nice. Hold on. There we go. Got it. Aha. Now we've got him. Okay, guys, we figured it out. Well, I figured it out. I figured it out. It is, you hold down block, and then you use one of the attack buttons. Now, there does seem to be like a global timer because I tried to do like 2 in a row there and it didn't let me. But is there like a time limit before you? Is there a number of limit you can do? See, and he does like a almost like a Shoryuken. There we go. Super punch. Nice. I got it. So we've got to like sort of prep it up. Because his are like more defensive. Nice. just got like... Ouch. I think Ricky's was the most effective. Just gonna unleash like a tons of specials on him. I don't know if it's the right move, but I'm gonna try it. Oh, dang. Okay, hers is good too. I might be abusing them a little too much now that I figured them out. Ouch. Oh, we beat him. There we go. Whew. Okay, now that we figured out these special moves, I just have to get a hang of basically popping them out at the right moments. That was quite an affair. Hey, why is my motorcycle here? Ricky, Shinji, just took off on his bike. He's headed for the highway. The highway? Where's that jerk headed now? Another theme park? If I remember correctly, Blue Emperor Gang's hideout is at Area 13. Area 13, huh? Let's go. So let's jump. We're gonna jump on our bike here? Oh, yes we are. Nice. So I wonder if we actually get like a different style of action stage. Our life... Oh! Oh my god, it's like Road Rash. It is pure like Road Rash. 100%. Crazy. You guys ever played Road Rash on the Sega Genesis? This feels crazy similar. Awesome stuff, man. Honestly, now this is surprising me. I didn't know there was a different, like, actual gameplay style on here. I don't know if the point is to beat it. Oh, dang. We have to start over? So we gotta be careful not to hit the wall. Okay. My bad. My bad. So we've got to get speed, but we've got to watch out, because if we get too much, the momentum will be hard to control. There must be like a sweet spot though. Maybe we just gotta lay off the gas and the curves. Thing is, I would like to know if like the objective is to get to the end of the level or to take out a certain number of guys, because like the strategy would be different. When we get to the curves, we've really got to be like centered. You can give it gas after that in the curve, but like not before. Like you can give it gas on a straightaway, but when you see the curve coming, you better lay off, sort of center yourself in the curve, then you can put it back. There we go. Not sure where I'm taking that much damage from. Like, I took a couple of hits. Oh, dang. Like, totally... I didn't know he could, like, do that. Ugh. Okay. Can we actually change drivers, though? Because I don't think we can actually change drivers for this level. No, we can't. We're basically stuck with the same driver. Yeah, it's like, it's okay, it's fun for a different gameplay style, but it's like, not very forgiving for a beat-em-up style game. Oh, there we go. There went out. Like I said, they don't tell you what the objective is. Like, is the objective make it to a certain part of the level, or is the objective take out a certain number of guys? If it's take out a certain number of guys, I don't need to be holding the gas down like crazy. However, if it's get it to the end of the level, obviously there's an advantage to go fast. But this guy's like being a total jerk. The controls are weird because the whole game has you basically fighting with like the Y and A button, and now they switch it to like the shoulder buttons. Like, I get why it makes sense because it's like you're hitting right or left, but it just feels a little bit Okay, no, man, I wasn't even accelerating. Wow, this level, like... yeah, exactly. It's basically, it's a game that was released in Japan only. I actually played, like I said, the Japanese version a little bit, but I played it, like... I feel like saying 15 or 20 years ago. Like... And I remember tiny parts of it, but not much. And I don't remember this level at all, so either I was way too young and I never got here, or I just plainly don't remember it. It wasn't memorable enough for me to remember this part of it. Yeah, this level kind of, like, honestly, it's okay, but the actual setup kind of sucks that if you take a crash, you're automatically dead and you sort of have to start it all over again. Get here. Oh. Like, now I'm just wanting to finish this one. Let's go. Let's go. Honestly, I'm just gonna take it a little slower. I'm not gonna take many chances because I just don't want to start it over again. Oh my god. It was really... Come on! Yeah, I think these are the tight corners that got me last. Bro, die. Thank you. These corners are getting a little less shifty here. I wonder if the level's different depending on who's on the bike, because like I said, I can't switch. Oh, 300 meters, 100, we're there. Woof! We are done. Honestly, did you watch my stream of, like, I love, honestly, yeah, I do watch curling, but only at the Olympics. Jumping Bears like Cough Nerd. Live Alive looks crazy, by the way. The remake that they did in crazy 2D, it like they did, but yeah, no, I did watch a little bit of the Olympics, but and the curling more specifically, but just funny curling thing, curling related. If you watched Epic Dumpster Bear that I streamed like a couple of streams ago, which is like this really cheap like asset recycled game, you actually get like a curling rocks as one of your weapons in the level. It's freaking crazy. Like the game is super cheaply made, but at the same time it was just funny and fun. But yeah, I do watch curling. I do watch curling on a fairly regular basis. Keep your guard up. Looks like they're already waiting for us. So, oh. That. Wow. Getting manhandled. Guess our super move is good for bosses, but not so good on the random folks. There we go. Ouch, again. Yeah, these thugs are definitely getting a lot better. Like, I would say this is where, like, the game's starting to feel a little tougher. I'm trying to pop off the special moves, but they're a little clunky. There we go. We took a lot of damage for nothing. Was that what we were supposed to do? No, definitely not. Okay. What do I think the Capcom timer is for? Well, there's what I think it's for, and there's what I would wish it's for. So there's two answers to that question. Which one do you prefer? The one that I would that I hope it's for, or the one that I actually think it's for? Yeah, I see. I see it. I just can't grab it. But yeah, if any of anyone that has a mod, Camila Voronina, whatever it is, if you can please mute her, that is most likely incoming spam. That is, because that's the basic stuff that they. Man. I don't get it. Sometimes his super moves pop off super easy. Other times it's like horrendous. I should... Why am I having so much trouble with these? Trying to get good, I guess. That is probably the easiest answer. Yeah, I would say definitely last couple of levels, the difficulty level went up. But it's odd because the thugs at the amusement park were like easy as pie, but the boss was rough. These guys, it's like, just feels like it's uneven. I think I just need to get a handle on what type of special move is each person's like. Because some are defensive and some are offensive, but they're not always in the same position. Like, what's that? Mid freaking combo? He like just slaps me out. Out of the two guys, though, I've got to tell you, I really prefer Kunio by far. Go. Shoryuken him out of it. Okay, so let's not jump into the water this time. New Capcom pachinko machine. Honestly, I wouldn't even be surprised. But, maybe I think it was French. You mean the spam? Nah, it's those links that they're giving. But, honestly, if you're asking me what I would like the Capcom announcement to be, like, I would really love a new Mega Man X, but I know it's not going to be that. Like, I'm totally realistic. I know it's not going to be a real Mega Man X, a new Mega Man X, but what I actually think it's going to be is either Street Fighter 6 or a new VS, like some Marvel or Capcom VS something. I think it's going to be a fighting game. Because honestly, Capcom has just not put out a recent fighting game in a while, and I think it's the online. I think someone pointed it out, but I think it's the online Street Fighter Championships this weekend or something like that. That pretty much lines up pretty close to the timer. So I'm thinking it's more related to that. So rough. guys are rough. Yeah, the hitboxes are very aggressive, and they're really hard to figure out sometimes. Like you think you're in it, and you're not, or opposite. You think you're not, but you are. Like I said, sometimes it just doesn't make sense that they can interrupt your combo with like a normal hit, and you forget it, man. If you get into their combo, it's like game over. One's down. Now I can sort of man, not another one. There we go. Everyone's down. I do hope that after this we get like a recharge on our health bars, because it's a little bit intense. Okay, we're gonna have to switch right away. We can't take a chance to take any more big hits with Kunio. I was hoping we could finish him there. Oof. Are we done this section? Yes. But I don't feel like we're gonna get new health bars, so I think we're I put about a total of 30 minutes into a Mega Man game. I don't know which one, but I never got into Mega Man. Honestly, Mega Man is one of those things that you either get into it or you don't, and it's like you just have to be into like jump shoot platformers, and there are games that just reward memorization. Like it's as simple as that. The levels are all about like memorizing the different obstacles and how to overcome them. So it's like you're either gonna be into it or you won't, and it's nothing. No bunch of people that don't like Mega Man. Don't worry about it there. And I've just been in love with it since I'm a kid. Like, every time I would go to the video store to rent a game when I was a kid on the NES, it was like, if there was a Mega Man there, it was like always that, but they were always checked out. Like, where I grew up, like, Mega Man was like always checked out. When you got one, you were like super happy. What the heck? I was like locked. I couldn't move. This is rough, guys. This is rough. Yeah, out of all the gun volts, Alex is right. The second one is like, if you're not sure you're into Mega Man style and you want to try something that's sort of like it but different, Gunvolt Chronicles 2 is probably your best chance at like either liking it or hating it. Like, if you don't like Gunvolt Chronicles 2, it's done. Yeah, she does have Chung-Li. Oh my god, we have to start all this over? Okay. Ooh. That's a little disappointing. But at least now I sort of got a better timing on the supers. They're really hard to use offensively, I find. Because you've got to get within melee distance, and all these guys like just slam you. You got to really use the supers like defensively. Well, most of them. There's like maybe Kunios that you can sort of use offensively because you... Hers too. Throws herself. Kojin sort of rewind. Yeah, I actually put that in one of my physical deals and imports. Like, honestly, I wouldn't go with the LRG version. I would just go with the imported version if you were looking at getting a physical of Kojin. But yeah, I put it in one of my import videos because Kojin sort of rewind. To me, it felt like a Mega Man, but a more strategic Mega Man. Trying to follow along. She has Chun-Li's kicking Kojin, also good. It looks like Jughead to me a little. Can you grab them? Honestly, it feels like you should be able to grab them, but I haven't figured out like the exact way to grab them. Yeah, I know Elden Ring is that's one of the major games why I'm actually looking at maybe grabbing a Xbox Series S, is because I maybe want to play Elden Ring, and down here in the studio I don't really have a 4K TV. So playing it in 4K or not 4K is not really an issue. Ouch. The cat has come to say hi. You're ruining my game. Yo. Go. Chun-Li him. Ouch. No. Get off. Okay. Cunio. Man, these guys are aggressive as heck. Against that last boss, his Y special move felt so powerful, but here I'm having trouble getting him in the hitbox. It's crazy. Actually, I think I can stick them into the kick move as they get out. That might be a fairly cheap but good strategy. I just need to time it better. It's tricky because it was way low. Basically though, guys, if we die another time, we are going to end it. I do think overall, however, we've seen like most of what the game has to offer. Like whether you want to pick this up or not. Big question is, are you into retro stuff? Because, like I said, it feels like a retro beat 'em up, so don't expect like something that feels smooth like Scott Pilgrim. Like this feels like an old River City Ransom. What I said, Scotty, is I hope the timer is a Mega Man title, a new one, but I don't actually think it's gonna be. What I do think it is gonna be is Street Fighter, like a new Street Fighter or a new, like I said, or a new sort of Street Fighter, or maybe a Versus series. Like we might get like a new MVS, or we might get like Capcom versus SNK, maybe something like that. I feel like it's gonna be a new VS title. Because it just has timing with a lot of fighting events that someone actually pointed out, and I know I checked online and they were right. There is like I think a Street Fighter annual tournament or something this weekend. And it lines up pretty well with that thing. Okay. So. Man, this guy's killing me and my cat is killing me. Go. Stop hitting the microphone. It's awful for people. Sorry guys. I listened to last stream and when she hits the microphone, I know the sound is awful, so sorry about that. Oh man. Okay, you cannot keep hitting the mic. I can't keep stopping you, because every time I do, I get trashed even worse than I already am. They wake up on the wrong side, like that doesn't make sense to you. They just like sort of teleport behind you. And sort of stun lock them like this. There we go. Ew. Hopefully I can do the same thing with this guy. I don't know if I actually knocked him off and he's dead, or if I have to go fight him. We'll try. We'll try to move on. I missed. There we go. Whew. Well, and there we go. So I think we are going to end it here tonight. I'm gonna just start a game. I'm just gonna pause and save and quit. So we're right, so I guaranteed we're at the right same spot. We're gonna end for the gameplay here, but I do want to talk about the whole 3DS thing though. So if we take a couple of minutes, let me just save and quit this. Let's see if we can put the awesome intro song back on. We get an awesome intro song here. Maybe the it's gonna play. Let me just turn down the sound a little bit though, because I feel like it's a little. Let me just see here. Okay, so I would lean Xbox right now. Personally, PS5 has been so quiet recently. Yeah, like I said, I still want to get both, but yeah, it just feels like the not only that, availability on the S is just so easy around here. Like I can get an S like within like if I would go out, I could get one within half an hour, but the PS5 is just still rough. I think it depends, Wild One. I have Xbox, but for me, Game Pass isn't worth it. Rarely play my Xbox, been on my Switch far more. Yeah, like I'll still be most on my Switch as well. It's just like for the few really games that we don't, that, you know, like, let's be honest, we're not getting Elden Ring on the Switch. Like if we do, it's going to be a super tuned down version, and I just don't see it happening in any way. Or it would be like a cloud version, which is something I just don't want to play for a huge game like that. Yeah, the thing is that Xbox has content, but it's old content. Cats be cats. They don't like older things getting attention over them. Yeah, don't worry. I know she's like that. But it's all good. She's settled now. It's when she gets here and she's trying to settle down that it's rough. Then Alex, basically, I don't know, Wild One, with Back for Blood, Halo free recently, tons of day one releases, then recent purchase of Activision Blizzard is huge, and I own the 3 of them just on what I'm seeing. currently from covering them, Horizon and the Uncharted remaster maybe would be a reason to buy PlayStation. That said, PlayStation controller is amazing with feedback, but Xbox is more powerful. I agree with like almost all of that, and yeah, like I do prefer the PlayStation controller, which is probably why I feel so at home with the Pro 2, because I played a lot of PS2 and PS3 back in the day, like before. Yeah, I did like the game. It's getting tougher now, and I really need to get the timing down on the special moves. It's just too bad because it took me so long to figure them out that by now in the game, I should have the timing down way better, but because I figured them out really late, I'm sort of behind on getting the timing down. Like, if you saw, though, at the end, it was getting a little better, and I was getting some cheap, like, when you have a guy down, you can sort of, like, you know, spin kick him continuously to make sure you get rid of him quickly. And, yeah. But, Champ says, I like PS5 and Switch, and honestly, I don't see this as a console war thing anymore. It's like, you play what you like, man. Like, honestly, I'm not like, you have to be a PlayStation fan or an Xbox fan. I'm a game fan. I just play whatever I want to play. Exactly, and Alex now has a corner for all of the different platforms because he pretty much does content on them all. You do, it's Jumping Bear again with Nerd. Can't get a PS5, but I love my Switch. Thinking about grabbing Switch Lite. Would love a purple one. Yeah, I want to trade out my yellow one for a different color. Like, I took the yellow, but I sort of regret it now. I wish I would have taken, like, honestly, I wish I would have waited and gotten the blue one. I really like the blue one right now. But honestly, I'm feeling that if we do get a refresh, we're gonna get a refresh on the Lite eventually. So I do think that we're sort of heading there, where we might, like, Nintendo might surprise us with a refresh on the Lite, with maybe an OLED screen in the Lite, something like that. Give me a sec. I can't turn it up anymore. I have to turn the music down. I have no choice. My mic's at my mic's at the max without actually going into the actual gain, and I don't want to put the gain any higher because you're gonna pick up, like, background crap. But yeah, I'm gonna just turn the music down a bunch. Grid Legends and Marta is Dead next week, which is I can't wait for. Yeah, Marta is Dead, man. Yeah, but apparently Sony did censor something in it. There's something in there that they didn't like, which is, like, it's weird. TMNT Shredder's Revenge will be Switch and PC. I know for sure it's Switch. Maybe it's going to be a timed exclusive, but I wouldn't see it as a long-term exclusive. And wasn't there, like, an announcement at, like, an Xbox thing last week? Wasn't there some kind of conference last week where they talked about Shredder's Revenge? Hold on. Because they launched a new trailer where you see Master Shredder. I know, did you guys see the trailer where they showed the Master Shredder? Give me a second. TMNT Shredder's Revenge. I'm gonna just turn this down too. Shredder's Revenge reveal. No, that's not what we want. Master Splinter 8 days ago. Hold on. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. Screen share. Boom. Hold on. Give me a sec. That works more or less because I can't see this. Okay. Yeah. We got Master Splinter. I'm really hoping they reveal Casey Jones. I can't see them putting this out without Casey Jones. I think the stream's having a rough time having you two play at the same time. God dang. Sorry guys, if it's getting choppy, it's probably because I'm using the same computer to do a lot of things. I just wanted to see at the end if they're showing the systems, because they normally show the systems at the end. They are not showing the systems. Oh, that's odd. Okay. I just wanted to test that out really quickly. Give me a sec here. Let's go back to stream. Boom. Yeah, originally I thought I saw that Shredder's Revenge was going to come to all platforms too. That's what I had originally thought that I saw as well. But oddly enough, at the end of that last trailer, they didn't show the systems. Now, at the end of trailers, they normally show you the systems. No problem, man. If you know what it is, yeah, message me. I'd love to hear it. There's something I heard as well that, yeah, I don't think I wanna say on stream as well. But yeah, you message me later, man, and we can see if we heard the same thing. But yeah, yeah, I know Shredder's Revenge I think is coming to all platforms too, but good. But seriously, yeah, what I wanted to say is yeah, let's just say when you wear someone's face, but there's a bit more to it. Yeah, I heard there's well, and I think Sony, since the whole CD Projekt Red and Cyberpunk, I think they're being more careful. They're actually, like, I think Sony was being very lax on actually checking the games that were getting like approval, and I think now they're actually putting time into checking the games out to make sure that they have stuff that they're okay with. But Sony has a history of censoring, by the way. Like, out of the three companies, Sony is probably the one that has censored the most stuff. Yeah, I think it's going to come to everything too, Alex. I'm pretty sure. I just wanted to check the actual Splinter trailer, and it's weird because at the end you don't see the consoles. You know how normally, like, when you see like Shredder's Revenge.mu, oh, sorry about that, at the bottom you normally see the consoles. It just wasn't there. But they might have just left it out since it's only a character trailer. Like, they don't want to associate it to any specific systems, but whatever. I wanted to say, yeah, so getting back to the whole 3DS thing, like, I'm not a huge... Yeah, exactly. And I'm pretty sure the last event where the actual Master Shredder was played was like an Xbox event. So I don't see them like doing that and then cutting the game from Xbox. And Nintendo, I don't think, has the power to like they can't just buy a game out from under Xbox or anything like that anyway. So but yeah, the 3DS thing, like, I'm not a huge guy normally that is into like getting government to like put their nose in like business and whatnot. But I do think that it's a little unfair what some game companies do sometimes based on like digital purchases. Like, so far, none of the huge, like, I think this is one of the biggest shops that are like going to be closing down is now like the 3DS shop. The Wii U shop, I mean, not enough people were buying the Wii U, so I can see how they can make the argument that it's not worth keeping up. But seriously, what I think, unfortunately, governments need to do, at least in the countries where the governments have the power, is that if a company decides to shut an eShop down, they need to like number one, when you buy a game, there should be a minimum amount of time where they have to guarantee the game to be available to download in the future. You know what I mean? Like, if you buy a game, for example, you need to be able to download it for 5 years on a system that you paid for. Yeah, I understand. I get what you mean, Alex. Like, what's the point of ESRB? Yeah, it's like censoring what's already censored, and I get it. And if you're giving it a mature rating, I mean, people should have the decision to see it or not. Like, it shouldn't be anymore the game, like, especially not the platform that decides. Yeah. Yeah, Peaky Blinders is a great, I agree with Alice, it's a great strategy game. It's actually like my under $5 video that is most likely going to come out tomorrow morning will have it on it. If Peaky Blinders is going to be in the sizzle reel. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it closes out the sizzle reel. So I agree, Peaky Blinders is a great pickup on Switch, especially right now, $5. If you like strategy gameplay, it's a great game. It's not action gameplay though. Like, well, like there's action, but it's strategy focused action. So you make sure you like strategy games first. The Arkham Collection would be amazing, actually. But yeah, that's it. The only thing I really think that, like, governments or companies or whatnot need to get involved, at least, like I said, in like North America, Europe, like the countries where the governments have the power, is to like protect the consumers by guaranteeing that if a company's offering downloadable versions of games, they have to guarantee a certain availability for a number, an amount of time. Because basically there's no reason that if someone bought a game on 3DS like last year, that this year already they wouldn't be able to re-download it. And if you didn't like have it actively on your memory card, to be like, oh, sucks for you. Now I know that's not what's happening right now. Yeah, but I agree that. But if they decide to shut down the shops, people that have purchased content, they should be offering a way to basically archive it long term. Like, you're making the choice to shut down the shops, meaning that the people that paid for the access to the titles are no longer available. So at that point, it's like, but I understand that they want to be able to port the games to other consoles, so they don't want it readily available for like pirates and whatnot. But let's be honest, if you want to pirate a 3DS, it's already available. I'm not, and I agree with that thinking. I'm not talking about the 3DS specifically. I'm talking in general. Like, I was already thinking, like, because you're right, I wasn't a huge consumer of the 3DS. Like, I do have my new 3DS and a 2DS, like a 2DS. I do have a ton of games for it. But you're right, I was buying way more physical games than digital games at that for those consoles. So it's not even that I'm bitching about like the 3DS specifically. I'm bitching like about all, like, I'm just saying all digital purchased games, companies should be held accountable to let them be available for a certain period of time. Just because like one day, this is sort of saying that one day we will get to the point where the Switch eShop might be shutting down. And for someone who's invested like, I don't know, like 1,000, 2,000 games, you might, it might suck a bit. So, and that, exactly, so it's not even the fact that like this is, it's the 3DS. Like, I was thinking this way before this whole 3DS thing. Don't. Are you talking about the trucker thing? Bro, I'm not getting into that. I'm not getting into the trucker thing. Not because I want, if we talk politics, it's gaming politics. But the whole trucker thing, man, but yeah, it's not fun. I'm just going to say it's not fun for anyone on any side of it. But yeah, it's sucky. But yeah, gaming politics, it's like I said, it's just, I do think that right now gaming companies are sort of left to do whatever they want, and they can sort of do it, however they want, the offering of these games. And let's be honest, Nintendo sells most of their first party titles most of the time the exact same price as the physical version. So it's not even like most of the time Nintendo offers their first party titles for cheaper. Yeah, well, but I'm not, they said for this foreseeable future. So I do think that we'll get to the point where you won't be able to re-download the games. Like, I know right now they're just cutting off that you can't buy new games, or you won't be able to use a credit card to buy new games. But eventually, like, we're gonna get to the point where they're gonna be like, even if you already bought a game, you no longer can re-download it. I'm pretty sure. I just hope that long term they do that. Like, if they do that, Alex, I have no problem with it. Honestly, if it's just you can't buy new games, makes sense. Like, why are you going to keep a storefront up? Why are you going to keep a payment system up? That I get. Don't worry. I'm just worried we're going to get to the point where you've already purchased a game and you just can't re-download it if you don't already have it on your memory card. No, and like I said, I know that right now it doesn't. That's not, and I don't want to scare anyone. That's not what's happening. Because a lot of people, I think, are jumping to that conclusion. That's not what Nintendo's saying. What they're saying right now is that you can no longer purchase games using credit cards, and if you do have redeemable codes, you won't be able to do it. You won't be able to use them anymore, and eventually you'll probably won't be able to buy any new games, even if you already have credit on the eShop, on the 3DS shop. What I'm just saying is that, like, as long as it doesn't go further than that and you can't re-download games, I have no issues. I just think that we're going to get to that point eventually where someone's going to just say, like, can't re-download your games. But we'll see when things get there. I'm just saying in general, I just hope that, like, consumers stay protected. You know what I mean? That's the overall thing, is that I want consumers just to stay protected. And, you know, like I said, that if you pay $80 for Breath of the Wild, there won't come today where you can't re-download Breath of the Wild. And I'm saying $80 because here in Canada it's $80, by the way. I know you guys pay 60, but we pay 80 for the games. But yeah. And it's funny because even what's his name? Guy that runs LRG, Limited Run Games. He's been getting plenty of messages asking if it's still possible to manufacture 3DS games, and he answered that it is impossible currently to manufacture physical games for the moment. Yeah, exactly. But Alex is right. You're right. It's just a trap. You know what I mean? And like, the main reason I'm looking at it this way is that I think most of you know, I'm a super retro. Like, I love playing retro games. Like, I still own my Nintendo games. I still own most of my retro console games. Like, I own a lot of them. And I started the channel using the money from selling my Sega Genesis collection mostly. Sega Genesis, PS2, that's how I started the channel. And what I just would suck is that one day, like, even if you have a physical Switch collection, your collection isn't worth anything anymore, because without the digital downloads to go along with most of the games, they're just not gonna work. You know what I mean? That's where I'm frustrated, because I'm like, if you, like, I have Nintendo games that are like, what, I bought in like 85. Well, my parents bought in 85. So what, the games are like 15, like 37 years old, 30, 35 years old, 36 years old, something like that. And I can still play them today. Like, I can still pop them in and they work. It just would suck that one day, if like in 20 years, I would pop in Ori and the Blind Forest into an old Switch and I wouldn't be able to play it. I would be sad. Like, that I would be sad. But it, you know, almost like Alex says, most games now have digital components, so you might not get patches, you might not get games or whatnot, and that's where I'm finding it's like a little sad, because some of these games might get lost to time. You know what I mean? Like, if the game doesn't get reported on another system, if the game does, you know, if the company making the game doesn't do anything, yeah. Yeah, I get what you mean. You know, like I understand, Alex, and you know, like I said, it's just like I said, wild one, like 10,000 Canadian dollars. Yeah, but I agree. Like if one day we have like ways of keep, you know what I wish we would actually get? I wish we would get like a generational shop. You know what I mean? Where the hardware, basically, like imagine if the next Nintendo console is like is actually on the same eShop as the current eShop. Meaning that basically all the games that you already have will automatically be on like the next generation virtual console. I was thinking of that. If you really want to drive people nuts and be like Nintendo does something different all the time, imagine if the next hardware is a serious generational jump, but instead of automatically like, you know, like messing around with backwards compatibility, they build it off of a platform where all of the original Switch games still run on it. And you get like a new level to the eShop where like the new games are only for the new system and whatnot. And then basically you don't even have to worry anymore about any of this because you can still pop a cartridge from your Switch into the new generation. Yeah, but that you're right, Alex. It's like there's the SNES gems are crazy, but that, yeah, you know, that's an issue of just the games eventually don't work anymore. Yeah, well, me too. Honestly, well, I don't have analog, but I use like I have all the original consoles, but I also have like Hyperkin. Like I have a Retron 2 or a Retron 2 or Retron 5 because like when I just wanted easy and working, I just use my Retrons. However, you know, like when I want to use my CRT, I go bigger. Oh man, champ man, don't talk to me about hockey, man. Don't talk to me about not this year. We are the worst team in the league. It is garbage, pure garbage. We are the worst team in the league, and I cannot deal with the Canadians this year. We fired our general manager. We fired our head coach. At least we have Martin Saint-Louis in there now, which was a great French-Canadian player in his day. Yeah, that's the sad part, Alex. It's like there's like 1,000 games that just get lost to time. And I'm not even saying I would personally play them one day. I'm just saying any game that's lost to time because there's no way to play it just sucks. You know, or no way to own it just sucks if you don't have it already. But yeah. But honestly, if they could build in like where the eShops, like I say, like build on top of one another, that would be insane. And theoretically today, if you look at the Switch itself, it's like a portable tablet. There's no real reason ingrained in it that you couldn't make that work. Yeah, exactly. Like, honestly, I think Xbox, that's where we have to give them major props. Two, is that Xbox, I think, is leading the way in that direction where, like, the system isn't important anymore as the platform. You know what I mean? Like, and yeah, Nintendo doesn't care, you're right, unfortunately. But they care about their properties, and that's a different issue. We're not going to get into that today, because I'm going to start a rant on that stuff. But yeah, they care about properties, but, you know, and they're allowed to protect their properties. That's not the issue. Anyway, like I said, we're not going to get into that. PlayStation does what Nintendo don't. Bro, that was Sega, man, and Sega lost. Sega needs to be bought. No offense there, like, to anyone that loves Sega on their own, but I wish a bigger company would buy Sega to pump money into their properties, because they have amazing properties, but they just don't have the capital anymore to develop the games they need to develop for it. Yeah, champ. The Red Wings, yes. Honestly, like the playoffs aren't even a possibility. I didn't look at the map, but I'm pretty sure mathematically we can't even get into the playoffs. I wouldn't be surprised. Man, your wife is awesome, man, Alex. That is crazy awesome. Did you get? Are you married now? Is the wedding passed? If it is, congrats, sir. If it's not, well wishes for the when the day comes, because I know you guys were putting it off for a while because of all the craziness. For a couple of years, actually, it was the Toronto Maple Leafs. I'm pretty sure were top ranked team. Last year, we made the Canadians made the NHL playoff, the Stanley Cup finals, but this year we are actually by far the worst team in the whole league. The game we're playing today, River City Girls 0, you can download it on the eShop. If not, there's a physical version that you can pre-order from Limited Run Games. It's still open till March, I feel like saying 10th, March 7th or March 10th. You can still pre-order the game. If you do pre-order the physical version from Limited Run Games, by the way, I'm not affiliated with them anyway, but I give the information out. Just be expecting about 6-month delivery time. Yeah, we beat them in the first round. We beat the Maple Leafs last year. I'm pretty sure it's the Maple Leafs we beat in the first round. So crazy. But yeah, so we got 3 months. The Maple Leafs aren't that bad, man. They got some pretty good picks. But yeah, personally here like around Montreal, we hate the Maple Leafs. And most people, even in Canada, hate the Maple Leafs. Like outside of Toronto, like out of people that come from Toronto. But like if I'm trying to be objective, they aren't that bad. Well, yeah, exactly. It's because there's a thing is that they haven't won a Stanley Cup since 1967. So they always do well, but they can never close the deal. That's the problem with the Maple Leafs. Maple Leafs always choke. And that even Toronto fans will tell you the Maple Leafs always choke. Yeah, I know, Violet. Don't worry about it. Man, I honestly, like, I support the eShop. I support Nintendo. I support the developers because I love indie games. And if we want indie games to keep coming, we got to buy them. But for retro games that aren't being sold anymore, don't worry. ROMs, like, I collect them because I like collecting them. But I pretty much have every game I own on ROM. Like, and if I wanted to, I have, it's actually right here. Like, I have a RetroPie, this is a RetroPie, like, GPI case. This has the full library of all SNES, NES, Sega Genesis games on it. So, like, all in, like, one card, like, the whole library is complete on it. So I can play, like, any one of those games whenever I want. It's my special Nintendo Raspberry Pi. So, like, it's don't worry about it. Like, you know, for games that aren't being sold currently new, you're not gonna get any arguments from me for anyone that needs to play them on a ROM. Because to me, the games themselves are what's important. For current games, current indie developers, I would say, you know, don't do it because we need to support them if we want new and awesome indie games to come out. But for old stuff, man, whatever. Yes. Man, like, honestly, like, you'll see it when you get the studio tour, but, like, if you saw, like, all the ways I have to emulate games, it's, like, insane. Like, I have honestly, if you want one of the cheapest and easiest ways, you can mod an old Wii. It's super cheap. A Wii, like the first generation Wii, you can actually mod it to play ROMs. It's not that hard, and it's super easy. I have, like, 3 of those that I have ready to go. And, like, I have a bunch of stuff. Like, I have a bunch of crazy stuff. can't find some of these right now, but like, you know, I can play like ROMs or like the original hardware. Like this is my modded Game Boy with the retro pixel screen. Like this is an old school Game Boy, but basically, you know, it has a brand new screen in it. This is a screen that can actually change color, and so like it's retro backlit and everything. And this, by the way, is like, this is original hardware. Like this plays original games. It's not a ROM, but I do have like a cartridge that you can put ROMs on an original Game Boy. I was trying to find a cartridge really quick, but it's probably in one of my other systems that's upstairs. But like, so you can play the original, and I've got the same thing in the GBA version. I have a, does this have batteries? No, it doesn't. But I have like a modded GBA that looks like a Bulbasaur, but it also has the retro pixel screen, which is basically like better than a 101 mod, and you know, so I can play like GBA style as well games on that. And I have that one actually I'm pretty sure I have the cartridge. Like this, you can get this pretty easy as well. It's like a GBA cartridge that you can basically just load ROMs onto a micro SD card, and this fits like right in here, and you can fit it into a GBA. And you can even load some low-level emulators if you want to play like NES and game, like if you want to play like NES and Game Boy, like other like first generation Game Boy, it fits on that too. Like, so there's like plenty of options out there. But yeah. Brian, man, like I said, no political stuff out of gaming political stuff, okay? Don't time him out or anything, mods, but I'm just saying, Brian, I'm not taking a stance on any political stuff that doesn't have to do with gaming. Yeah, but the Bruins have had a rough couple of years, even. I would say couple of years. Yeah, you're right, Ricardo. Modded 3DS and Vitas as well are amazing. I actually don't have a Vita. I'm looking for a Vita. I'm trying to find a decently priced first generation Vita with the OLED screen, because I don't want the other screen. I want the OLED one. Trying to find one of those. But you're right. If you mod them, they are super good. 3DS as well. The 3DS, especially now that they stopped putting out updates, is going to be a lot better, because it was always a pain in the butt trying to work around the updates. Mystical Ninja. You're right, Alex. I actually wanted to do a video on like what series still need a lot of love that haven't gotten it. It's funny because when I wanted to do that series for the first time, my top headliner, like the top game, was like TMNT. And then they announced like Shredder's Revenge like the month after I wanted to do that video. So I was like, oh, now's not a good time to do it. I'm gonna wait. Yeah, it's a backlit Game Boy, and but it's actually a screen swap. It's the retro pixel screen. So that's the screen that has like 30 different colors on it. You can actually you can have it like as like CRT or a version of like the original Game Boy screen, or you can have it in pixel perfect screen as well. It's a pretty crazy mod. I actually have a video where I did it. There's a video on the channel where I did it, and I got this shell from who's the manufacturer? I have a blank, but yeah, they sponsor. They didn't sponsor, but they gave me the shell. But yeah, it was a pretty good mod. I built them myself. Like I built the pie I built myself. The only thing you're talking about the case itself. No, that I bought the pre-built case for the Game Boy. However, I do have a Pi 3 that when I built the case around it, it looks like a real Nintendo. It's upstairs. I have it plugged into like the TV in my bedroom. I have like consoles on every floor of the house. My wife hates it. I actually have one retro console that I have never opened, and recently it started going up in price. I have the C64 Mini reproduction console, and recently, like, I got that console for like $15 on like liquidation somewhere, and last time I checked, people were paying like $150 for it now. Xenosaga. Oh, you're talking about the you're right, because I'm thinking of Xenoblade, but you mean the other Xenosaga, the original Xenosagas. Yeah, you're right. But yeah, Ricardo, you're right. The modding community, I know the modding community on the Vita is really strong, but I'd like to actually get original Vita games too, which is why I'm looking for one too. Like, I want to mod it, but I do want to have original games too. Yeah, honestly, like, my wife is fed up. Like, I have consoles and stuff. Like, I even have like the cheap ass like sticks of like the Atari games and the Capcom games, like the Pac-Man plugins. Like, I have them on different TVs too. And you don't know, but in my game room, when I'll show it, I have a TV now on the wall there. So while I'm actually playing games and making videos, I now have a TV where I can watch YouTube, or I can actually play on like a more modernish console on like a TV that's now stuck to the wall there, that I have on like a rotating arm that can come out. So yeah, she's a little fed up of all the consoles, but I'm just teasing. She's not that fed up. She's just she's like, oh my god, man, my house is taken over by video games. But hey, what you gonna do? And I'm just looking at the TV and I'm worried that it actually cracked. Someone cracked it. It was on the ground for a while I was getting the arm for setting it up, and I think someone cracked it. Or maybe not. It was maybe just a screen background that was on there. Yeah, no, I think we're good. Cuphead is on Switch? Yeah, yes, Cuphead is on Switch. I don't know if that's a question, but yes, Cuphead is on a Switch, but not physical. There's no Ocean's Heart giveaway tonight, Bear. Sorry, man. Honestly, the worst is Ocean's Heart. Honestly, I didn't get around to playing it anymore. Like I said, I was going on vacation today, so I pretty much took the last few days to take care of work stuff. And trust me, the last 2 or 3 days at work, I was seeing like deer in the headlight faces on people, because they're like, what? You're on vacation next week, but you're the only person that does what you do. Yep. But you're going to have to wait for a week for it to get done. Because I'm like, I need a week off. And I need to recharge. And honestly, I really want to dive into the channel for a week and like do all the content that I've been waiting. Well, hey, we are way past our hour. So, but it was fun chatting just for a while. Honestly, like, I think I want to start, like, I really want to get a really good streaming schedule together where I can at least stream like 2-3 times a week. And I'd like to have from time to time just like chatting sessions, or maybe like we can actually go through the eShop and look at deals together and build an eShop deals list or something like that. But yeah. Oh, damn. $300 PlayStation controller? Yeah. I get what you mean, though. Controller reviews are always tough. You know, you're right. C64 hasn't, but the reproduction console, for some reason, people have started looking it out. Oh, I actually have a controller review coming. You know, they sent me another pair. Well, it's like we already reviewed them, but they sent me a visually different version of the joypads, the NYXI joypads. But honestly, how sexy does this look? They're see-through. It's because there's too much light in here. But basically, you can still change the color of the lighting, but you'll see a normal lighting because I have my studio lights on, so that's why it's like crazy bright here. but in normal lighting, these look freaking amazing. It's the same ones, but they just did them in clear see-through. They look amazing on the Switch OLED, man. I'm gonna do a video on those this week. Not like a full review thing. We're gonna go over a few of the things that maybe I missed the first time around on the other pair, but more just to show off like the visual difference between them. But yeah, it was I have to do that as well this week. Like, I have so much stuff that backed up. Hey guys, well, look, it was super fun chatting with all of you, playing a bit of River City Zero, Girls Zero. Do I have a Wiimote? Well, I have yeah, for the to access the homebrews, yeah. I have like 5 or 6 Wiimotes. They're around here somewhere. I know, me too, Alex. Cuphead needs to be physical. They said it's gonna come as soon as the DLC is out, by the way. You know, they did promise that. But yeah, that was my final little bit of thought for tonight, because I keep saying we have to go and my wife is gonna get angry, so we have to go. But yeah, so hey guys, thank you so much for showing up for tonight's stream, and we should be seeing each other on a regular basis over the next week. So do tune in to the channel for all the content. Don't forget to check out Alex's channel. Check out his PlayStation and Xbox channel as well. He puts a lot of content out there. So if you don't only have a Switch, check out his other channels. And as usual, guys, thank you so much for stopping by. And I hope I'll see you guys in my next video.